I felt like a failure as a father, as a parent. And I think, didn't you have some of those feelings too? I felt that I let Jimmy down, but I don't, I see so much of so many of the kids now, the teenagers that are going through some very rough times. And I think that
they get to play in ways that we didn't get to play maybe when we were younger, and they get to experiment with things in such a young age that it scares me if right now they can make those choices when they are 13, 14, what are they going to start playing around when they are 18, 19, and 20? So,
well, they grow up very fast. I don't mean to speak for you here, Bud, but we want what's best for them.
We did some other counseling, and it came to the point where it just wasn't working, and the counselor said, "This is just not working." A lot of defiance, a lot of Brett was really good at splitting. And most of the kids out here at the ranch are very good at splitting their parents apart. So he'd play me off of Debbie, and we weren't really on the same page. And so it got to the point where we needed to do something. And I well remember going home from. Sorry. I remember going home from that session a lot of emotions. One was feeling, number one, a failure as a parent, as a father, and then with the recognition that we had to do something drastic. And so Debbie and I were on the same page then, and we started looking around, and someone had mentioned to us the Boys Ranch. And so we came out here to visit and had a tour with the executive director. And as soon as we walked into the place, we knew that this is a place that he needed to be. It's really difficult when you're in this situation. You're trying to do the best for your child that you can. And you hear about all these programs that have, kids that have trouble and so forth, and they're really just warehousing kids, and they're not really treating. And we wanted to get down to the root cause of what was going on, and to try to get some help, both as a family and for Brett, to try to make things work, which were just not working. That took a lot to get to that point. And so when we first got out to the ranch, we felt, and again, if you're a parent and you've got a kid that's out of control, you really are desperate. And there's a lot of things that you look into and you don't know, and you're really relying upon a reputation, and you're relying upon a lot of good faith of people who say, well, try this one, and you look into things, you don't feel good about it. But when we came out here to the ranch, we immediately felt good about this place, knowing that it was special and that it was unique.